Of the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit cannot be overstated. It's not just an event, it's a movement, a harbinger of the future. It's where gaming meets technology, where innovation meets opportunity, where the future is not just predicted, but created. So, as we look to the horizon, one thing is clear. The future of gaming and technology in the Baltic and Nordic regions is bright. And it's being shaped right here at the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit.
Ever pondered the infinite potential of gaming and technology? How they intertwine, evolve, and shape our future? Imagine a stage where this boundless journey unfolds. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit. Born in the heart of Europe in 2017, this summit has been the crossroad for innovation, a meeting point for minds that dare to venture into the Via Infinita, the path of infinite possibilities. Spanning across industries like gambling, blockchain, fintech, esports, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence, the summit has been a beacon for those eager to push boundaries and redefine the norms. Year after year, it has attracted the brightest, the most audacious, the pioneers, and the visionaries. From top decision makers to key stakeholders, the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit has been a melting pot of ideas, a platform for synergies, and a catalyst for transformation. And now, as we stand on the threshold of 2024, the stage is set again. From March 25th to 27th, the city of 100 spires will echo with the sounds of innovation, the whispers of change. This is not just a summit, it's a journey, a quest for the infinite, a voyage into the future of gaming and technology. Answer the call, venture into the Via Infinita, experience the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit, because the future waits for no one, and the path of infinite possibilities is yours to explore. Embark on this journey, seize the opportunity, discover, innovate, transform. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit 2024.
Ever pondered what the future holds for gaming and technology in the Baltic and Nordic regions? The answer lies in the evolution of the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit, an event that has grown from strength to strength, creating ripples of transformation in the gaming and tech landscapes. Since its inception, this summit has been more than just a gathering. It's been a vibrant hub of innovation, a crucible of ideas, and a catalyst for change. Every year, it tours the Baltic capitals, bringing together the brightest minds to discuss, debate, and shape the future. The Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit has been a beacon, illuminating the path for gaming and tech professionals. It has sparked conversations around emerging trends, fostered collaborations, and propelled the growth of the industry in the Baltic and Nordic regions. With each passing year, the event has evolved, reflecting the dynamic nature of the gaming and tech industries. It's grown in scale, in scope, and in ambition. And in 2024, it's all set to make waves in Tallinn, followed by Vilnius in 2025 and Riga in 2026. The significance of the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit cannot be overstated. It's not just an event, it's a movement, a harbinger of the future. It's where gaming meets technology, where innovation meets opportunity, where the future is not just predicted, but created. So, as we look to the horizon, one thing is clear. The future of gaming and technology in the Baltic and Nordic regions is bright, and it's being shaped right here at the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit.
Ever pondered the infinite potential of gaming and technology? How they intertwine, evolve, and shape our future? Imagine a stage where this boundless journey unfolds. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit. Born in the heart of Europe in 2017, this summit has been the crossroad for innovation, a meeting point for minds that dare to venture into the Via Infinita, the path of infinite possibilities. Spanning across industries like gambling, blockchain, fintech, esports, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence, the summit has been a beacon for those eager to push boundaries and redefine the norms. Year after year, it has attracted the brightest, the most audacious, the pioneers, and the visionaries. From top decision makers to key stakeholders, the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit has been a melting pot of ideas, a platform for synergies, and a catalyst for transformation. And now, as we stand on the threshold of 2024, the stage is set again. From March 25th to 27th, the city of 100 spires will echo with the sounds of innovation, the whispers of change. This is not just a summit, it's a journey, a quest for the infinite, a voyage into the future of gaming and technology. Answer the call, venture into the Via Infinita, experience the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit, because the future waits for no one, and the path of infinite possibilities is yours to explore. Embark on this journey, seize the opportunity, discover, innovate, transform. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit 2024.
Ever pondered what the future holds for gaming and technology in the Baltic and Nordic regions? The answer lies in the evolution of the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit, an event that has grown from strength to strength, creating ripples of transformation in the gaming and tech landscapes. Since its inception, this summit has been more than just a gathering. It's been a vibrant hub of innovation, a crucible of ideas, and a catalyst for change. Every year, it tours the Baltic capitals, bringing together the brightest minds to discuss, debate, and shape the future. The Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit has been a beacon, illuminating the path for gaming and tech professionals. It has sparked conversations around emerging trends, fostered collaborations, and propelled the growth of the industry in the Baltic and Nordic regions. With each passing year, the event has evolved, reflecting the dynamic nature of the gaming and tech industries. It's grown in scale, in scope, and in ambition. And in 2024, it's all set to make waves in Tallinn, followed by Vilnius in 2025 and Riga in 2026. The significance of the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit cannot be overstated. It's not just an event, it's a movement, a harbinger of the future. It's where gaming meets technology, where innovation meets opportunity, where the future is not just predicted, but created. So, as we look to the horizon, one thing is clear. The future of gaming and technology in the Baltic and Nordic regions is bright, and it's being shaped right here at the Mare Balticum Gaming and Tech Summit.
Ever pondered the infinite potential of gaming and technology? How they intertwine, evolve, and shape our future? Imagine a stage where this boundless journey unfolds. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit. Born in the heart of Europe in 2017, this summit has been the crossroad for innovation, a meeting point for minds that dare to venture into the Via Infinita, the path of infinite possibilities. Spanning across industries like gambling, blockchain, fintech, esports, virtual reality, and artificial intelligence, the summit has been a beacon for those eager to push boundaries and redefine the norms. Year after year, it has attracted the brightest, the most audacious, the pioneers, and the visionaries. From top decision makers to key stakeholders, the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit has been a melting pot of ideas, a platform for synergies, and a catalyst for transformation. And now, as we stand on the threshold of 2024, the stage is set again. From March 25th to 27th, the city of 100 spires will echo with the sounds of innovation, the whispers of change. This is not just a summit, it's a journey, a quest for the infinite, a voyage into the future of gaming and technology. Answer the call, venture into the Via Infinita, experience the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit, because the future waits for no one, and the path of infinite possibilities is yours to explore. Embark on this journey, seize the opportunity, discover, innovate, transform. Welcome to the Prague Gaming and Tech Summit 2024.
All right. Good morning, everyone. Time for the madness to start, and welcome to the new and freshly squeezed episode of the HIPTHER'S weekly huddle. I'm joined back again after some sick period with Daniel Goomba, the co-host of the show. Daniel, are you ready?
I'm ready. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
All right, so we are joined today by Ekaterina Giganova. She's head of marketing communication at Even Bet Gaming. Ekaterina, nice to have you here.
Thank you guys for inviting me here. I'm happy to join you. So I think we'll make a very good discussion on what's happening in the industry.
All right, so let the madness begin, like I told you earlier. So we first going to interview you before we dive into these news line readings. So first question to you would be, of course, to introduce yourself to the audience, so they get to know you if they don't already. So the floor is yours.
Yes, right now I'm heading marketing communications at Even Bet Gaming, the poker platform and card game provider. I've been in the industry for almost 10 years, I think, and I'm proud to having helped our brand to grow from a small development company to a global software provider. I've changed several positions in Even Bet Gaming from a simple content manager right now to the head of marketing departments, a small marketing department in our whole marketing structure. And I know a lot about marketing and PR and B2B in the iGaming and what's happening in the industry. So I think I'll be happy to share some of my ideas and some of my comments on the news.
All right. So thank you so much for this great introduction. And just the first question to you would be about your extensive experience in the iGaming sector, and how have you seen emerging markets in Asia and Latin America evolve over the last decade? And what trends do you anticipate will shape markets in the near future?
The whole industry has changed in the last 10 years. I think you will agree. But in Asia and in Latin and South America, I think this change was drastic because 10 years ago, for example, in Asia, we had Macau casinos and a lot of just like black market gambling dens where people were just making underground bets and so on. Right now, we see thriving jurisdictions, for example, like Colombia in South America. We see Philippines completely have changed their landscape in the industry. And many, many other examples. We see what's happening in Brazil, in Mexico, even in Cambodia. So I think the further legislation, further regulation, and further change towards the open and not black market gaming will be the first thing that will change the landscape in the emerging regions. The second one is the influx of the new audiences. Because right now, if we take the example of the online poker industry, it's the emerging markets that form the shape of the product right now. Because the demand for the new features come from them. It's Asia, it's Latin America with their mobile-only approach and their demand for the entertaining features, their demand for instant gratification while you are playing. That's what helps us to create new features and new options for our products. And I think it will be very interesting to see how companies, especially the global companies, will develop in these regions because this will change how they work with the customers in Europe, for example.
All right. Thank you. Daniel, do you have some question
Yeah,
for
yeah,
Victor?
yeah. Yeah, so I don't know about if you know about like what we are doing. We work a lot with Gen Z players as well.
Yeah.
So, and I have a question about that, like considering your background in journalism and social media marketing, what strategies do you believe are like the most efficient in engaging Gen Z players in the iGaming? And maybe how you are entertaining features and bonuses compared to other like acquisitions and retentions tools for this for this demographic for Gen Z?
No, that's a very good question because everyone in the industry is pondering about that. I know for sure that old school approach, like free spins, signing bonuses, they will not work. They will not work because we are dealing with people who grew up playing casual games like Gardenscapes, like Candy Crush. And
Yeah.
what they are looking for in games is something different. They don't come and simply win millions. They don't want that. They want to be entertained right now. They want
Exactly.
to socialize. They want to feel progress that they're having. So we should provide them that. We should provide a tool to learn the game. We should provide something that will make gaming a journey.
Mhm.
That's what they want. That's what they are looking for. Quests, missions, anything that will help them feel that they are achieving something even without winning. I think
Okay.
that's the best option to work with this generation of players.
Daniel,
Maybe you can spotlight like any examples.
I've seen a few examples in the industry. One of our fellow B2B providers, I think it was SoftSwiss was presenting their mission-based
Mm-hmm.
tool last year at Casino Bits. I was at this presentation. It impressed me a lot. We ourselves, we do implement such things in our platform. We have leaderboards. We are implementing just like quests and missions and very intricate promotional models just to let operators to be able to create missions themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Daniel was curious because he's representing the Gen Z in this show.
Come on, yeah. I'm part of it, but I'm more from more from the opposite side. Like I'm developing games for them. So, but yeah. For me, it might be a bit easier because I understand them like more. I'm part of them. But yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
I don't.
it depends how you feel inside, Dalton.
All right. Exactly.
Have you never played Homescapes?
Oh, when we played Age of Empires.
Age of
Ah,
Empires, I mean, I play that too.
So yeah. All right. So, Ekaterina, one more question for you about insights about even bad gaming, because there's not that many poker providers out there, and maybe you could share some insights about how you guys leverage social media and influencers to acquire customers, and what challenges and opportunities do you see in this approach, especially in the context of regulatory constraints in several jurisdictions that are happening in terms of advertising and using, of course, influencers.
yeah. I think we should just differentiate a little bit B2C and B2B companies in
Yeah,
the
exactly. Yeah.
iGaming because for B2C, I think right now it's a way to circumspect the advertising restrictions, to use influencers, to use players, to use streamers to promote their products and to approach new audiences, especially young audiences, to make them play. But I think this strategy will not live forever because we see how social media are restricting the advertising, even the hidden advertising of gaming right now in different countries, especially in the countries that promote strict regulation. Uh, so I think very shortly operators will have to look for another tool, or probably to make this just more legal, to use influencers to promote their offerings. As for B2B, it's not straightforward using social media to promote the product, but we do that, and with success. Uh, as almost all the companies in the industry, we use LinkedIn for PR purposes, for reaching out to our potential customers, for reaching out to industry professionals. But we also have a very successful Instagram, for example, that brings us customers as well. And right now, this year, we are planning to have to put more efforts in our Instagram account because we see it works well, especially when we speak about the customers in Latin and South America who use less LinkedIn and more Instagram and Facebook, and they are all there. So we will focus on video content. We will focus on different interactive formats. We will try to split different social media. For example, LinkedIn for business professionals with an accent on Europe and the United States, and Instagram for Latin and South America. Probably at some point we will start using TikTok for Asia because it's very popular there. Right now, it's not the case because we don't have enough resources in our marketing team, but we are growing, we shall say.
If I may add, like on top, what do you think about Threads as well? Like this new social network by Instagram. Like you can log in there from Instagram. Basically, it's similar to Twitter. I never used it, but I think it's more USA oriented. But what do you think about that?
Personally, I think it was born dead already because we have Twitter, we have Instagram. Why?
And don't you think Twitter is dying? Because I mean, it's full of bots and
Yeah.
like it's as well a tricky social network. Well, okay. Sorry for interrupting, Zoltan, if you
Oh,
wanted to
no,
add something.
no, no
No,
problem.
no, 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 I don't.
Yeah, well, speaking
No.
like about all the social networks, basically with your industry and product knowledge, how have you seen like marketing and PR strategies evolve in iGaming? Because like we are as well trying to always follow the trends, follow the stuff which people are posting to stick to the trends again. So I'll be a bit repetitive, but like what innovative approach have you implemented at Even Bet Gaming to stay ahead in this sector in iGaming?
Uh, I don't think it's the lack of innovative approach that we have in our
Mhm.
we are young. iGaming is very young.
Yeah.
And sometimes what we lack is the just like basic marketing concept. Uh, Things that probably may seem a little bit old school, but they work very well in long-term perspective. It's brand building, it's creating the solid foundation for the company. Because we use a lot of super modern, super innovative tools to promote ourselves. We use all the social media influencers. We go online, we make streams, we make podcasts, anything. But sometimes even the big companies, they lack the foundation of their brands. And that's what we are working for right now at Even Better Gaming. Because what we found out that sometimes very classic, very slow tools to work with the audience are working best in the long-term perspective. For example, PR. It
Mhm.
takes months and years to have the first results. In social media, you see likes immediately, and
Yes.
that's good. That's good. That feels good, but that's fleeting. Next day, there's another post from another company, and you're forgotten. If you spend a year, for example, creating brands and PR strategy and implementing it, you will have a solid foundation for your brand that will work for years.
Mhm.
Me, myself, I trust in this approach. I've been working with PR for 7 years right now, and I see that it has a direct impact on our leads, on our customers, on their quality, and on the brand recognition. And if you look at the B2C, at the operators, sometimes you don't see really any difference between different casinos, except for the name, the logo,
Exactly.
and even brand values are very similar. So if we don't find the way to differ, if a company doesn't find a way to differ, to stand out, to show that their brand brings something more that another product, another casino, something else, something on top of that, we will not be able to survive for 10 or 20 or 30 years.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. I really agree that like now when you check like different casinos, then their products, sometimes it feels like it's the same product with a different package. Like it's just packed differently. And yeah, like speaking about this marketing part, like is it true that like when you make a post, because I'm not a marketing person, so I have a different role, those 10 or 15 minutes are the most important for your post. Like because
Absolutely,
okay,
absolutely.
yeah, because of the engagement, so the social platform will push it if there's enough of engagement on this 10-15 minutes or what?
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
if in like 10 or probably 20 minutes you get enough likes and comments, the post starts to promote itself.
So
So
everybody who was watching the podcast, guys, we still have like 2 minutes. Please like and share, and we can continue.
Yeah, exactly. It's strange that you ask this. I had an experience with one of my posts on LinkedIn 1 year ago when I posted something about a meme, and I got about 50 to 60 likes in 10 minutes, and that post received almost 1,000 likes and has almost 80,000 impressions. So, and that just in a couple of days, because that 50 people just pushed it around. And if you, like you said, 15 minutes, if you don't have those, then it means that people will move on. They have several drinks coming throughout the wall everywhere. So let's
Exactly. Yeah.
also talk about PR and events. Because, by the way, guys, hope that you've seen the announcement about our party in Prague with Endorphina, the Endorphina Club 777, where we're also hosting the Gaming Tech Awards. It's going to be a Casino Royale style team party. It's going to be awesome, guys. So, Ekaterina, as someone who manages communications for PR events and more, how important do you find industry events and B2B engagement for growth and networking in the iGaming sector? And are there any particular events that you have significantly impacted, that have significantly impacted Even Bad Gaming's journey?
Actually, the whole Even Bad Gaming journey has started with the event. I think by 2015, creating poker games, creating poker software was just a small part what our company was doing, because we were just like a custom software developer and a poker developer on the side. But at some point, our CEO, Dmitry Starastenkov, has visited ICE London 2015, and that has completely changed his mind about where a company should be going. He saw amazing perspectives in the industry. And I think from 2016, we have started working with the events ourselves, promoting our brand. And right now, I think for 6 or 7 years, Poker Platform Developer is the only company specialization. So we do nothing else. We do just poker.
All right.
For me personally, I think the events are very important because we are a global industry, and sometimes you have no other opportunity to connect with the audience, connect with your customers than the events, because everyone is going to ICE, everyone is going to Sigma. So you cannot spend your life traveling from Africa to Asia to Latin America to the United States weekly, because you will have no life in that case. If you want to meet your customers, you have to either travel, either to the events. So we are all at the events.
All right.
Well, so I know that
So,
you
so,
speak.
so just 1 second, Daniel.
Yeah, sure.
Our audience doesn't understand these pauses, guys, but we do have a script behind that. So this is live,
Yeah.
but we have a script for our show. So these things happen when we don't know actually who needs to ask the next question. Now it's Daniel's time to ask the question for Ekaterina.
So you
Yeah.
opened the door a bit. You showed the backstage to some people.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's my turn. Yeah, we do have a script a bit. Yeah, I didn't know before. So basically, the guys told me that you speak English, French, and Russian. That's true, right? Great. So like, and being fluent in English, French, and Russian, and living in Strasbourg, how do you navigate the challenges of like cross-cultural communication within the global like iGaming industry? And maybe there's any examples like where your language skills help you to in work in Even Bad Gaming and bring success, or some basically use cases where it helps you.
Sometimes I navigate the challenges with difficulty, I must admit, because at some points I find myself speaking 3 languages at the same time, and I get mixing up the languages all the time. I think all the people who are speaking more than 2 languages have the same problem, because you speak English and at some point you realize that only a French word comes to mind and nothing else. That happens. But I think in the iGaming we are probably people with more flexibility in terms of the language and more neuroplasticity than in most of the industries. Because we work with people really from everywhere. During my day, I normally can speak to someone in Philippines, someone in Poland, someone in the UK, and finish my day talking to my colleagues from Colombia or Peru. And it's a great opportunity to learn different cultures, to learn how people in different countries, in different markets, how they play, how they work, how they live. It's a gift. It's a
Yeah.
gift from the industry to all of us, and I see more benefits than difficulties in this. So you need just to be a little bit flexible and ready to learn, and this works perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. Don't
It's a
you feel
global
like,
industry.
yeah, but like, don't you feel like, because I have this feeling all the time, I'm going to events, that like industry full of Russian-speaking people. Like you can meet,
Uh,
not specifically Russians, but Russian-speaking. Like you can meet them everywhere because I speak three languages too. I speak English, Latvian, and Russian too. So, and every time I go to events, like I know Sigma, for example, everybody speaks Russian. You're like, okay, it doesn't matter which country, like they're like everywhere.
I agree. I agree. There's a lot of Russian-speaking people, but there's also a lot of Russian-speaking countries in the world, except
That's
Russia.
true. That's true. That's true.
That's Belarus, that's Ukraine, most of the countries in the Eastern Europe have a good percentage of Russian-speaking people, and that's Georgia, Armenia, Kazakhstan, and so
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It just more like feels like the Russian is becoming like second iGaming language, you know?
I'd say third because we have Spanish as well.
Spanish, true, 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 true. Fair. That's fair.
All right. Okay, so let's move on now to the second part of the show where we take turns in reading out some of the news from our outlets and asking questions among each other. So I will go first now because the script says so that I should be going first. So on European Gaming, we reported that Playable adds a drive of 20 times more installs than banners, finds Liftoff. A report by Liftoff emphasized that the skyrocketing efficiency of Playable ads is driving app installs, particularly in gaming compared to traditional banner ads. With the insights derived from vast amounts of data, the findings suggest a shift towards more interactive advertising formats to capture user attention in a saturated digital space. We all knew for a couple of years now on since these interactive banners appeared that they will definitely take over the traditional maybe let's say just animated banners of in gaming. So Katerina, if Playable ads are like the pop stars nowadays of the advertising world, does that make banner ads the awkward family photos we can't but have to look at?
I think sort of, but sometimes when I look at the old family photos, I have a nostalgic feeling. But I'm sure I will never miss Banner S.
Yeah, there are some advertise these interactive ads. There are some of them are very like 3D popping out of your screen like augmented
Yeah,
reality. It's very interesting. So yeah, it's going to be boring to see banners again. It's like Daniel, considering the success of these Playable ads, do you think we'll start seeing Playable resumes next? So maybe
I
imagine
mean,
playing your way into your next job. Apply for a job, then just play around until you get to the job.
but this might be cool if we take a look at this like as a playable CV or something. Like imagine for developers. We are actively hiring. I don't know if I told you, like we are going to open a branch in Estonia very soon. And
So guys, if
we
you want to apply, just 1 second. Here is a job announcement by Daniel. Next up, we're going to do wedding announcements as well. So Daniel, hit it.
Yeah, we have at around like 5 or 4 different roles available, and like imagine all they are creative, like designers, developers, and if you can like send the CV with this playable thing, and it's kind of can be a part of your portfolio, which is cool. But if you speak about the ads, imagine like have you seen like this these videos where you have to click a button to close the window, and as soon as you navigate, the button moves. So yeah, imagine something like this. That might be annoying. That might be annoying for sure. But yeah, I mean, it's a tech, it's a progress, you know.
All right, so make sure to reach out to Daniel after the show for the roles he has.
Yeah, please.
So the next one is mine, I think.
We're passing the mic.
Yeah. In Montenegro, controversial electronic payments ban raises serious concerns. Montenegro's recent legislative changes restricting electronic payment methods for online player accounts have stirred significant debate, challenging the alignment with European Union laws and the global financial ecosystem. This move, driven by the Article 68F amendment, has not only legal implications, but also profound effects on the economy and the iGaming sector. I'm just wondering why anyone would ban the electronic payments. So here's the question to you, Daniel. Montenegro's ban on electronic payments. Is this a case of taking one step forward and two steps back, or just a massive leap into the unknown?
I mean, to me, everything what goes against tech and comfortable style of living, such as electronic payments, it's a step back. I really don't understand why they do that. Like, and it doesn't matter if it's a payments or anything else. I would take it as a step back, 100%.
Zoltan, given the backlash, could Montenegro's next move be banning online shopping because it's too convenient?
Yeah, it's strange, but we need to take into consideration that the article said that it challenges the alignment with the EU laws, but Montenegro is not part of the EU, so they can do whatever the hell they want. Actually, most of the European country members are doing that because there's EU legislations that not every time is transformed into the local European members. So yeah, it's a step back. It depends. It's going to be probably a backlash for them, but it's going to be influenced in the e-commerce sector as well, because we had a talk about combating illegal gambling last week with Ilya from 4-H agency, and it turns out that illegal gambling, which is happening all around the world in every country, most of the times the transactions are covered, and maybe it says that when you're depositing an online casino which doesn't have a license, that you're buying flowers or jewelry or something that. It's marked like that. So I don't know how they're going to do this restricting of electronic payments for online players, but let's see. It's going to be an interesting Montenegro. We will talk about it in Prague. Most probably we'll hear what's happening there, but yeah, it's strange. It's just strange to see such news.
Yes, because players, especially players who are in the danger zone, who are addicted, who have problems, they will find a way to move around any restriction.
Of course. During the pandemic, there was a restriction in the UK that you could not deposit from credit cards to your player account. So basically, people just went to the ATM, they took out cash, and they funded their prepaid cards and started gambling again. So there's always a way.
Yeah. So the only way to work with addiction, the only way to work with this is to bring this in the open. I believe.
Yeah. Like the next news by Daniel.
Yeah, like speaking about payments and security, here's the next one. Biometric payments technologies in sport betting, balancing innovation with security. The introduction of biometric payment methods such as palm payments heralds a new era of secure and convenient transactions in sport betting and beyond. Kenneth Larson from KT Group weighs in on the importance of marrying innovation with strident security measures to protect user data and maintain integrity within the ecosystem. I just have only one question to this person, like, and what about AI? We speak about these biometric payments. Does he know about that? There's a lot of like deep fake and problems with security because of AI. So is it like the right moment to make biometric payments or not? We'll see, but I'm sure like he has a plan. And yeah, like, so speaking about that, Ekaterina, like if biometric payments are the future, how soon before we start paying for best with a wink or a smile? Like smile or to do like this to proceed with the
Yeah,
payment?
Yeah, I think Zoom also has this time. No, it doesn't work.
yes. I think for that it's okay, but I cannot think about the relevant face expression to pay my taxes, for example.
It's like, you
Uh,
know, sorry, yeah, sorry.
yeah,
Say
that's
something.
always oh, I think it's pretty much probable because we use already just like Face ID, we use things like that. Why not going forward? But I think right now there's really a lot of security issues about that, and before implementing this, we should be sure that this will work securely.
Exactly, and like elaborating on what you said, like about the security issues, I think there's a lot which we don't know yet, because AI, on especially we speak about the deep fakes and that stuff. It's
Yeah.
actually the moment when it's growing actively with all this generative models. And considering the security around biometric payments, Zoltan, should I start worrying about someone stealing my palm print along with my heart?
Definitely. As I saw news a couple of weeks ago that there was a research done with AI about fingerprints. You know that they say that the fingerprint is unique. Turns out it's not. Turns out there's a pattern on different persons, and the fingerprint that we all knew that is unique, it's not. So yeah, you should worry about your security and your payments being hijacked by somebody stealing your palm print or stuff like that. So yeah, but there is no such trouble in Indonesia, by the way, because Indonesia tells social media platform X to remove gambling ads. All right, X. We all know it's much more stable than Meta is, which happened last week. I survived the big. I marked myself safe from that big outage from Facebook. So Indonesia's crackdown on gambling ads on social media platform X signals a stringent stance against illegal online gambling activities, like illegal gambling activities would be advertising themselves on X. But yeah, what do you know? So the government's move emphasizing the need for a system to automatically handle such content reflects the growing concerns over digital advertising ethics and regulations. So Katerina, with Indonesia swiping left on gambling ads, do you think that X will super like this new regulatory image?
Not at all. I don't believe so. But it was something that we could wait for because if you know Indonesia, there is a high percentage of Muslim population, and for them, just gambling, all forms of gambling are prohibited. And seeing gambling ads on Twitter certainly is not ethical for them. So I think this was something we could wait for from Indonesia, and I believe that's quite logical. But as we have spoken already, people will always find a way to move around. They will use influencers. They will use other ways to promote themselves. It's just the fact that the money will pass by. They will not go to X, they will not go to them, and they will go to some anonymous influencers.
All right, I think this is the letter that Elon Musk is now receiving from Indonesia, and he looking like that. All right, don't care about that, right?
Let's build another spaceship.
Exactly. All right, so Daniel, if social media platforms were to start removing gambling ads, which would be a disaster, would they just use a digital eraser or just block them with an "it's not you, it's me" message?
Well, if there is this digital eraser, that I would love to see it, but it's just weird in general. Like as Ekaterina said, people will always find a way. And like if we speak especially about X platform, it's like I would say it's like the most democratic platform where you can literally say whatever you want. Yes, people can hate you, but nobody will delete it from there. And since it's like full of bots as well, okay, there might be no direct ads or like gambling ads, but people still can use bots and make them kind of do the posts, and through the hashtags, hyperlinks, the ad will still stay there. So it's more the matter. It's interesting how they're gonna start block the ads, because there is always a lot of ways to post it and make it more less visible as a gambling ad. Well, we have a news about even bets here.
Whoa.
Okay, I'm proud. I got this one, so I'm going to read it. Everybody, now listen. Even Bet Gaming expands presence in Latin America with BetPlay Lounge.
Yes,
Even Bet
we are happy.
So, EvenBet Gaming's partnership with BetPlay marks a significant expansion in Latin America, especially within Colombia's thriving iGaming market. The collaboration promises to enrich the digital entertainment landscape, providing Colombian players with an enhanced gaming experience through EvenBet's innovative solutions. Sounds amazing. So I would like to know a bit more. And Ekaterina, with EvenBet's expansion into Latin America, do you think players will start salsa dancing after winning poker hands?
I'd love to see that, because if we speak about bet play only, they have around 3 million players in Colombia. Just imagine 3 million people dancing
Dancing
salsa.
salsa, okay.
It's another carnival, so everyone is happy. We are happy. People are winning. That's amazing. But you
Sounds like a good
know,
flash mob, honestly.
yeah, we should propose that to that player as our partners.
That
Salsa flash mob.
sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
And Zoltan, considering EvenBet move into Colombia, should we expect the next big poker trend to be a coffee themed card decks, or?
I would say something, but we're online and probably there is a recording somewhere about this show.
I know what you want to say.
All right. Okay, so yeah, most
So don't
probably
say it,
Katerina.
come on, because I don't know.
No. This I won't say. Probably Katerina wrote this PR, by the way, which we have picked up throughout our outlet. Yeah, most probably. Yeah, maybe you guys maybe Katerina can share some news about some coffee themed card decks that you guys might implement into these. But yeah, it would be a good idea.
Actually, we are making branded card decks.
Okay. See?
So if you visit us at the next exhibitions, this would be I think in Latin America. We are going to Saxe. You can get one. You can get an even bet card deck. These are professional poker cards with our brand.
Is there like a challenge we have to do something, or you're just giving them away at your stand there?
So for you, no challenge. Just come and get it.
So tell me, where is the next conference where you are attending, and yeah, I'll go for the deck of cards.
It's Saxe in Buenos Aires, and after that, another South American show. It's GAT Cartagena.
And what about HIPTHER Prague?
Probably I will go there as a I'm not sure about that because I have a schedule that is quite hectic. I know that
one of your colleagues is coming definitely to Prague.
Yeah, I have a couple of colleagues that are coming already. I will try to do that in person as well. I will certainly be in Warsaw later this year.
Yeah.
Well, for the gaming congress, and I will try to my best in Prague.
Great.
So, going to another part of the world. Scientific Games testifies at Maryland House Ways and Means hearing in support of proposed iLottery legislation. Scientific Games advocacy for House Bill 1218 aims to modernize the Maryland lottery by introducing online sales channels. By the way, we do that in France already, highlighting the potential for growth and the necessity to keep pace with digital consumer demands. This legislative move could revolutionize how lottery games are accessed and enjoyed. And yes, I confirm, here in France, you can buy a Euro Million lottery ticket from your mobile phone while sitting at home. Very convenient, but many people still continue to go to the tobacco shops to buy their lottery tickets. I don't know why. So Daniel, supporting online lottery sales. Is this Scientific Games' way of saying there is no place like home for placing a bet?
That, I mean, it sounds very good if we can say like this. But I mean, this is what has to happen, honestly. Like all the games, like bingo, lottery, everything has to be online today. These are games which are tested by time. People love them, and as you said, you're already doing that, right? So this is like I just can't wait when we will have live dealer who is saying number, you are scratching them, and you can scream bingo at your home. So that this is a must progress, I would say.
Okay, and Zoltan, with the push of the iLottery in Maryland, do you think we'll start having lottery-themed virtual parties? Bring your own luck?
Yeah, they definitely should do that. I don't know how familiar are you guys with the industry, the online gambling industry in the States, but only sports betting is regulated, online sports betting. So iGaming is not regulated in all states. So given the fact that iGaming is not, iLottery is a push that they can get in throughout the back door to push more products. Yeah, that would be a good idea to host parties with iLottery. There's also, like you said, Daniel, with bingo. That's also not legal in the US. So it's just time to see when iGaming is launched in most in more states. But we now move out of the iGaming industry, which is the closest to our hearts, and now going to blockchain, because Binance in Nigeria has been ordered to pay $10 billion for the Nigerian government.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Nigerian government has slapped Binance with a huge $10 billion demand, accusing the crypto giant of destabilizing the naira throughout speculative activities. This financial drama unfolds as Nigeria crypto trading powerhouse, because in Nigeria, you don't only get those letters from the Nigerian princes who wants to give away their money. Now they also have cryptocurrencies to give away. So they are also navigating throughout the bad times of economic water. So Binance got in the regulatory crosshair now, faces serious accusations of moving vast sums covertly, challenging the very integrity of Nigeria's financial system, which is such a big deal nowadays. And Katerina, if Binance were to pay off Nigeria's $10 billion claim, do you think they prefer to direct transfer or maybe settle in a more creative, crypto-savvy way? Maybe send them some Bitcoin now that Bitcoin is up.
I believe that they will use crypto to do this because, without Bitcoin, today it's 4,000, tomorrow it's 6,000, and you pay less.
Yeah. It would be
So
interesting that they send an email to a Nigerian government. Open an account on Binance, and we will just transfer the funds.
yes, and pass all the 25 steps of the Binance verification.
Exactly.
Thank you. I'm not sure that anyone in Nigeria could do that because I did it myself. It was just like it was such a headache.
Yeah. Don't use I use blockchain.com, traditional way wallet, and that's it. So Daniel, with Nigeria's Naira north diving, could Binance alleged financial fiasco be the plot twist in a Nollywood blockbuster, or is just another day in the crypto world? Because we keep seeing these days.
After what's happening with Binance, it's just another day in crypto world. Like we had a story with them about FTT and FTX, how they were involved there. Then we had a story with the CEO of Binance. I mean, after all that, this is just really, we can say it's another day in crypto world and nothing more. So
Yeah, I
yeah.
just discovered a couple of days ago that I am friends on Facebook with Sam Bankman.
Okay, so you can
Yeah.
text him.
Yeah, I sent him happy birthday because it was his birthday a couple of days ago, and he did not reply. But it's his real account. I did not know that I was friends with him. So yeah.
But have you met him in person, or it's just
No,
just
no,
on LinkedIn?
no.
Oh, okay, okay.
If he's going to prison, probably I won't get the chance.
So let's go to how crypto is faring in the United States, because Virginia passes crypto-friendly bill to foster blockchain expansion.
That's good.
Virginia's Senate Bill number 349 sails through, setting the stage for a crypto-centric work group aimed at nurturing the state's digital asset and blockchain scene. The legislative leap forward positions Virginia as a budding blockchain haven, eager to unravel the cryptic intricacies of crypto mining and digital currencies, while potentially reshaping its economic landscape. That's really good news, because I'm happy for the United States in that case, because it's past time that they start to regulate using crypto and to make this like official. It's one of the biggest crypto markets in the world, and still is something that's happening in the shadows. So Daniel, with Virginia rolling out the welcome mat in crypto, should we expect a digital gold rush, or will it be more of a leisurely blockchain stroll?
Digital gold rush sounds very good. I think, like, honestly, they just made a new. They're creating a new spots for a lot of crazy and cool projects there. Because if it all works, like, people will go there for that. Like, it's like Malta were trying to do once. Malta wanted to become a blockchain island. So some people still saying that Malta is a blockchain island, but in reality, unfortunately, not. But these moves in general, they bring a lot of enthusiasts and startups into the place. So I would take it from that perspective. This is amazing spot. This is amazing move to bring new technologies and to bring the new technologies there and startups.
I agree. Zoltan, the Virginia Senate's crypto work group, a visionary move, or just a bunch of lawmakers wanting to mine Bitcoin from their offices?
I'm just checking out who's Virginia's governor. Is Glenn Youngkin. Most probably, yeah, he's annual Fire Chief Association Expo. He's a Republican. It's very interesting to see Republicans getting into blockchain.
Mining.
Yeah,
It's mining.
yeah, it's in mining. Yeah, this is very interesting to see in the states happening that the state has introduced this crypto work group. It's most probably, yeah, like you asked, lawmakers wanting to mine Bitcoin from their offices. They most probably have money to burn. That's how they usually do it in the states. I remember when we were going to a tech conference hosted by the European Union, European Commission, I think, or something like that, about startups in Europe. There were some American venture capitalists over here, and they were asking, why the hell Europe is not advancing in terms of startups, and the US, Asia, usually. They just said that in Europe, we are just too lazy and not taking chances. Because in the US, they say, hey, if it doesn't work, we just throw money at it, and it will work out eventually.
That's a very good point. That's a very good point. Like, this is true. Like, I can say from the startup perspective, when we just started, like, it was like, if you're everybody to whom we were speaking regards our project, everybody were telling us, like, go to USA, you will raise funds like in 2 days, because that's true. They're really ready, and they're not afraid to take challenges, and for them it's like more fun. Here in Europe, we have this more like,
we're snobs.
Yes,
No.
yes.
We're snobs.
We want to have 25 meetings,
there's like
25 coffees, 25 contracts. Then we take a look at everything, and then we say,
and then we
okay,
just do like
yes,
this. Okay, let's see that agreement, and what does
yeah.
startup
Listen,
promise?
you like the idea, give it a shot. If you see the potential, you see the market, give it a shot. That's it. 100% agree here.
Like they did it in Virginia.
Yeah. Well, let me close the blockchain topic with the latest news. So BRICS will create payment system based on digital currencies and blockchain. BRICS aims to shake up the global financial order with a blockchain and digital currency based payment system, edging closer the US dollar strings. The ambitious plan signals a bold step towards financial independence and innovation, potentially transforming international trade dynamics among the emerging powerhouses. Well, are they the first who are doing that? I mean, I heard a lot about similar things. Like
so
they're not the
no,
first.
BRICS. So you know BRICS. What is BRICS, right?
Yeah.
So it's the Brazil, Russia, India, China, and I don't know which is the South Africa or something like that.
Yes.
That it's been going on for 10 years now. They're challenging the US dollar and the way things move around.
Okay.
So it's not a company. It's a how can I say it? It's like the new world order. What you call it when
They wish.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just US dollar transactions anymore. They want to do it in something else. They proposed the yen because that's their the biggest currency that they have in this sphere. And digital currency sounds very interesting for this.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Well, based on that, Ekaterina, like if BRICS digital currency endeavor were a movie, would it be a blockbuster hit challenging the dollar's dominance or a tech thriller with a twist ending?
To me, more a tech thriller because you get all the thrill of making people to use the new currency without any obvious reason when you have a lot of currencies already existing that work properly, because yes, we really need something twisted. We really need to give people additional benefits to make them use this new crypto while they have something that works already.
Especially now we take a look at the market, it really grows. It's again bull market if we speak about crypto. That's great. So Zoltan, since you know a lot about BRICS, so you can tell me. So with BRICS dabbling in digital currencies, is this a dawn of a new economic era, or are they just adding another layer of the global financial blockchain puzzle?
So the BRICS news about the BRICS latest news were that the United Arab Emirates are also going to join this economic area, which is a big deal. That way, I don't know. Now they would account for world GDP of 35%. These countries in total, and with the United Arab Emirates, they would probably top maybe like 45-50%, which means that the dollars. Because dollar is used, the United States dollar is used for all trading around the world.
Yeah.
So this would definitely bring a new economic area. It's going to be a shift in everything that we know because it will probably mean the adoption of blockchain on a different scale. Because we all know that the Arab states are very reliant on blockchain technology. They have their own technology, their own blockchain version, the Sharia accepted blockchain, which doesn't allow transactions for gambling and terrorism, stuff like that. So this is very interesting. Okay, this will be the next 5-10 years, but it will be very interesting, and I think it will push the adoption of cryptocurrencies worldwide. Because why not? It's going to be even more transparent.
I just hope world not gonna limit it with the weird regulations or something like this.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Because since we have a Russia, China, Brazil in this mix, it's going to be very interesting to see. All right, so let's move to fintech because 5 women-led platforms are accelerating the fintech ecosystem in India. They most probably got inspired by the Baltic states, where mostly fintech ecosystem is run by female representatives. So Yeah, exactly. You should need check that out. So the fintech landscape in India is being reshaped by these 5 women-led platforms, bringing innovation, inclusivity, and fresh perspective to the sector. These trailblazers are not just addressing the financial needs of women, but are also revolutionizing banking, lending, and investment for all, leveraging a cutting-edge technology to create a user-friendly, tailored products, which is basically fintech. So their work is breaking the mold in the traditional male-dominated finance industry, driving diversity and fostering a culture of inclusion. So, Ekaterina, if these women-led fintech platforms were to have a theme song, would it be "Who Run the World"? Girls, like that song from Beyonce, or is it from ABBA, Money, Money, Money?
We should remember that this is India. They have Bollywood
Yeah.
and they have the songs in the movies. I'm quite sure there's something about money there.
Definitely. Right, Daniel. So with women taking the lead in India's fintech revolution, do you think that men will soon be asking for financial advice instead of giving it? Or is this already happening?
Wasn't it always like this? That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Like it's like very traditional scheme of couple relationship. Like men's are going to their better half and asking for different advices, especially about financial. So yeah, we already there. So it's
All
totally
right.
fine. Maybe in India, of course, in India might be different. But I'm sure it's already like that.
Okay. So, Ekaterina, you're up next with the news.
Yes. And I have a very interesting piece of news because Unit 21 reveals AI tools for fintech fraud and AML analysis. Unit 21 unveils groundbreaking AI tools aimed at enhancing the operational efficiency of finance crime professionals. These new features, including the conversational Ask Data and the mentor-like AI copilots, are designed to streamline data analysis and alert resolution, revolutionizing how fraud and AML teams manage and interpret vast data. Unit 21 initiative marks a significant advancement in fintech battle against financial crimes, promising a future where data interaction is simplified and strategic decision-making is empowered. Uh, it's been time that we use AI for something really useful, except creating our emails for us and writing
Guilty.
copyright. Yeah. And I believe it's one of the best ways that we can use AI because if we train AI to recognize fraud, if we train AI to recognize potential harmful activities, this would be using AI for something really good, something really valuable for the people, and that's one of the best implications that I think about.
For sure.
So, Daniels, with AI stepping in to find financial crime, do you think fraudsters will start complaining about machines taking their jobs?
Well, honestly, I thought this type of like AI is already been implemented. I'm surprised that it's only now because I thought it's like one of the best use cases where people should implement AI. But okay, and I mean, like, I don't think they will like complaining about that they're losing their jobs because they're still first of all, and most probably it's not going to be like full AI. It will be like ML and there still will be less decision of human to confirm that this is a fraud transaction or something else. So I don't think we can avoid human factor here, at least yet. But I saw actually Tesla robots, the new version. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw it. So you've seen it, Zoltan. Yeah, maybe soon we will have even for these less decisions instead of the guy in the office, a robot sitting and doing stuff. So, but not yet, not yet.
Yeah, I agree. And the AI is creating the whole new segment of jobs as well. For example, AI trainers, it's something that we could not think about it some years ago.
AI trainers. That even sounds weird.
Yeah,
AI trainers.
People who teach AI to recognize specific activities, to react in different sorts of ways. That's a whole new profession that we have right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the process is way smoother. Like if you take a look back, like because AI and ML, I mean, really and truly, it exists for a lot of years already. In the very beginning, we had this. You have to like train the model yourself. It spent like years for that. Today, you have so many public pre-trained models which you can combine and create your own AI in like 10 minutes. Like to give you a quick example, you can create AI with AI. We tried it like we did one chatbot powered by AI. We asked ChatGPT to write a code for chatbot, then we took an API from another AI. We put it there, not even ourselves. We asked ChatGPT to put this API into this code. Basically, ChatGPT created another ML AI bots in 5 seconds. So today today you can create AIs with AI. So
you can create basically a non-stop reproduction of AI.
exactly. So it's funny where we are going with all this tech, but it's very exciting at the same time.
What we will do with all these AIs? Like if I rule the world, I would have a program now and say adopt an AI. Like those who don't have any kids, maybe they can adopt an AI and then teach them how to become a human or stuff like that. Like the basic stuff.
But don't you think this is exactly the future? Like in this movie, in the movie with Will Smith, the robot or something like that.
iRobot.
Exactly. Everybody has their own robots, and it's doing like daily routine tasks. This is where we are heading, 100%.
I mean.
Yeah, but I would still prefer to adopt a cat.
Adopt a cat.
Zoltan, as Unit 21 launches AI Copilot, could we be looking at the future where I left my job because of an AI becomes a valid excuse for fraud analysts?
Yeah, fraud analysts don't leave their jobs because of AIs. They leave their jobs because they're sick and tired and stressed out from all the things that they do. Or maybe if somebody find out that they are doing the fraud analysis and they got maybe... Like I'm watching Yellowstone. I finished watching Yellowstone now, and maybe they got sometimes threatened with death, not doing this, to stop doing their roles. Yeah, but maybe it would be a good excuse. AI is coming after people's jobs. That's a thing. But still, we need to consider that AI needs prompting. So there's no such thing as a person giving a perfect prompt, right? It's like when somebody is just explaining a project for somebody to develop it, it's never clear. The message is always like we need back and forth stuff, So that's why we don't have to worry about this thing happening pretty soon, because people are stupid, and they do not know how to express themselves correctly, and that they have more ideas coming up during the process of creating a project. So, but yeah, it might be the future in 10 years that these guys will take over the jobs, but that means that we are just, the streets will be filled with grass and weed everywhere, and we just keep hitting in our houses.
Do you remember on one of the previous episodes we were discussing that? I don't remember exactly, but there was like a program, like educational program, how to prompt with AI or something like this. Basically, when you prompt, it gives you a question back until
exactly. It was a university for the I think it was South Wales or something like that.
Yes.
In a school or kindergarten, something like that. They implemented that project with
because like as you said, like we don't know yet how to perfectly prompt to get 100% result, but I'm sure like they give us a tool as an AI, and they will give us an instruction for sure as well. So now it's like, as we have to remember that even this ChatGPT, it's an amazing thing, but it's learning, it's in development. We started
how stupid we are that everything in this world comes with instructions, like
well, it's very advanced thing. And actually ChatGPT is almost at the point when it's like not AI, but they called it a super AI, which means smarter than human. And this is like the problem, as I read an article like yesterday. Elon Musk now as well, having a conversation with them about, they had a plan at the beginning to make the GPT, the whole program, as a tool to help people, but never being smarter than people. And now it's the GPT, the OpenAI, sorry, they said like, okay, we basically way further than that, and we decided to not stick to that plan, and now they creating this super AI, which have no idea what, but there is something is coming, so maybe the iRobot movie is true.
I hope that Terminator is not.
No, well, anyway, he said in the movie that he will be back. So, before we start speaking about AI, but before we fully switch to that topic, let me read the latest one in fintech. It's about PayPal, which is the giant company. So PayPal extends payment options for online SMEs with the new solution. PayPal is set to broaden to horizon for online SMEs with PayPal Complete Payments, an all-encompassing solution that facilitates the acceptance of diverse array of payment methods. This new offering aims to simplify online transactions by integrating PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, BNPL solutions, and traditional cards into one seamless checkout experience, with added features for fraud protection and dispute management. PayPal is not only enhancing transactions efficiency, but also bolstering security for SMEs across 22 markets worldwide. Well, what do you think about that, guys? It sounds promising, but I think it's cool for startups because, first of all, for me, PayPal is the wallet, which is super easy to open.
Yeah.
Like, it's the first thing you're thinking about your e-commerce platform, e-commerce website, or anything like to start with in terms of new business. I always had in mind like, okay, so what to do, which wallet, which bank? It's always PayPal. It's super easy. So
And KYC is at minimum there, so you
yeah,
have basically no problem with getting verification and just paying whatever you want.
exactly. Actually, I was thinking about that like half a year ago, that they will do something like this. They had this side tool, which is Xcool or something. Tell me if I'm wrong, if you know. Basically, it's for transactions between PayPal and other banks. And I thought they were heading to that direction, but seems like it's here. Well, Ekaterina, if PayPal new solution were a cocktail, would it be called the Universal Paytini or the Merchant Dream?
The merchant's dream for me. I believe it's so. Just by integrating one tool, you get the whole array of payment methods, and you pay just only to one payment processing provider.
Yeah,
That's a dream.
yeah. Sounds like it. And Zoltan, as a PayPal rolls out its complete payments, could we see a new era where, sorry, we don't accept the payment method because the thing of the past?
Nah, I don't think that will happen. But yeah, something you guys most probably know that in the US, and there is the biggest, like, okay, India is the biggest client of PayPal, but in the US, there are many places where you can buy products with PayPal in stores. So yeah, it hasn't catched on in Europe. I don't know why. Most probably Visa and MasterCard have bigger footprints in this area. But yeah, don't think that this, sorry, we don't accept that payment method will happen in Europe. But maybe, let's say, India, US, it might happen there.
I think in Europe it's not that because we are overfed with choices. If we speak about
we're snobs.
We are snobs too, but I mean, we have. If you have a question, which which wallet or like bank use today, you have so huge lists, and it's so hard to choose. And usually, what people do, they asking friends like to do because it's impossible to choose from this 100 of payment solutions. And you're asking friends, and if you see, okay, I don't know, 5 out of 6 of my friends using, I don't know, Revolut, for example. Okay, I will do the same. Of course.
All right. Let's move on to AI then. Because in China, the government vows to develop a new quality productive forces in modernization drive. China's commitment to innovation-led development has led to a 28.6% growth in contracted technology transaction in 2023, underscoring its ambitious modernization drive. So the government's work report emphasizes the role of innovation in industrial and digital economy advancements, so aiming to transform the industrial system with high technology and efficiency. Initiatives include development of emerging industries, the Artificial Intelligence Plus initiative, and significant investments in security capacity and ecological conservation, aiming for a sustainable high growth path. So, Katerina, if China's modernization drive were a game, should it be called SimCity Innovation Edition or Civilizations 6, the tech boom?
Oh, it's a hard choice, but I would vote for SimCity, I think, because building something from ready-made blocks is something that China usually do. So I just hope that their artificial intelligence will work better than Chinese replics of the sneakers and branded bags. But that's an amazing growth at any case, and I believe with China stepping in is becoming one of the technological giants. They can have a great competition with the United States and Europe.
All right. So, Daniel, considering China's push, do you think that other countries will start viewing it as the Silicon Valley of the East, or is it already the Silicon Valley of the East, but sometimes just not informed correctly by the West?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I want to say. I really think that they already are now, and maybe I as well think that maybe we don't see all the products they create, so because it's like limited to our view in Europe. But I'm 100% sure, since we start working a lot with the we have one tech which was made originally in China, and like we start investigating this market as well. And I was like, wow, there is so many stuff we don't know. So I mean, this is already it. As I said, we just don't have a view on it.
The team at EvenBet has a view on it because they are active in Asia.
Not
Sorry?
in China, not in China. So
okay.
Yes, we have a great presence in India. We have projects in the Southeast Asia, but China is a closed market, as you've said, Daniel, and there are a lot of things that we don't know about it. And that's true.
It's like a Pandora's box.
Yeah, it is.
So,
all right, Ekaterina.
Mentioning India, the next piece of news is just about that, because Deakin University and NSDC International launched Global Job Readiness Program to elevate Indian talent with essential industry skills. Deakin University and NSDC International have launched the Global Job Readiness Program, a transformative initiative aimed at equipping India's talent pool with critical industry-relevant skills. Available on the Skill India Digital Hub platform, this program is designed for both students and professionals, covering essential areas like communication, problem solving, and digital literacy. If you ever contacted Amazon support, you must agree that problem solving is really an essential skill. Tailored to meet the demands of India's dynamic industry landscape, the program promises to enhance employability and provide a competitive edge in both local and global markets. So right now we are using online platforms and artificial intelligence to learn people to communicate instead of learning the artificial intelligence to communicate.
That's what I was telling you. The AI is
With
too far.
with the launch of this readiness program, do you think unemployable will become the most outdated word in India? Daniel, do you think?
I hope so, because my LinkedIn chat is destroyed with messages from there, and same as an email. So if it works, I'll be very, very happy. But this is as well important. Like it really depends on people if they will be interested to join the program, because like you can start and create whatever you want, but if people are not going to participate, it's still not gonna work. So, but yeah. Let's see. I hope so. Good luck, India and the rest of the world. And just a short reminder, we are hiring in Tallinn. It's very on point here.
So, Zoltan, considering the skills covered, could this program be the Hogwarts for aspiring industry wizards in India?
I think there's already a Hogwarts opened in India because if you look at Fiverr or freelancer.com, you can see all the skills necessary around the world for creating anything at very cheap prices and sometimes in good quality, I can say. So yeah, it's very interesting to see these type of projects. And like Daniel said, our inboxes are full of messages coming from there. And yeah, let's hope that, in the coming years that these messages will be like only a few of them remaining.
Reduced.
And exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking the mic to close this. Asia Innovations Grow partner with AI Tree Labs to launch live streaming NFTs utilizing generative AI. Asia Innovations Group and AI Tree Labs are setting a new benchmark in governance of AI and blockchain with the introduction of the world's first live streaming interactive NFTs powered by generative AI, integrated into Asia Innovations Group's social entertainment apps. This partnership leverages roll-up technology for an enhanced Web3 experience, promising gasless transactions and significantly reduced costs. This pioneering project aims to decentralize the economic gains from AI creations, ensuring creators fully benefit from their work, with plans to migrate to AI Tree Labs Layer 3 AI hyperchain. Well, I mean, this sounds very promising, but like, as those who are watching our previous podcast knows that I'm not a fan of NFTs and this stuff. But if we take a look about the market today, and especially with the usage of AI, I think this is the way to go. So, Ekaterina, if these live streamings, interactive NFTs were a movie genre, would they be a sci-fi or a fantasy?
I can relate because I'm also quite skeptic about NFTs and their perspectives at this current moment of
I'm pointing at Daniel right now. He's an NFT guy.
Yes.
I was an NFT guy before.
So probably choosing between sci-fi and fantasy will depend on which movie genre you like less. For me, fantasy is fantasy right now for the moment, but we shall see.
You like less fantasy?
I like sci-fi more.
And what about Harry Potter? Now you have to answer correctly. It's your very own,
I appreciate the universe of Harry Potter. I find it just a little bit too naive for me, but I love it. And I have watched Harry Potter in 3 different language versions.
So I believe English, French, and Russian?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And actually, the French Harry Potter version is quite funny because
Okay.
they translate all the names, all the faculty names, even the Hogwarts names in French is different. It's not Hogwarts, and it's
You don't
crazy.
remember how's Hogwarts in French?
Yes, I do. It's Poudlard.
Oh, okay.
Poudlard. Yeah.
I'm sure my head of 3D design is watching this podcast. He's French, so if you are watching, elaborate.
Yes, instead of Slytherin, the French have Serpentard.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm
Man,
also
the
hoping,
French have a word for anything.
yeah,
That's true. That's
I
true.
agree. So it's quite funny. And coming back to these NFTs, well, I think right now their use is quite limited in our industry and all the industries that exist. Uh,
Exactly.
and I'm not sure that live streaming NFTs will significantly change this.
I mean, I agree here. Like I was saying that before, and I'm saying it now. Like the problem of NFTs is that we don't have enough good, proper use cases for NFTs. We have this overhyped, which is I don't know. It's still there. I don't remember the time when I opened this page, which is like OpenSea to check who is in trends. So like nobody cares today, and still people trying to create NFT games, P2Es, and stuff like that. So. Yeah, why not? But so far, me, because I was before into NFT industry, and I don't
Yeah.
see that. But maybe I don't know something. Well, if we speak about the projects, considering the project goals, is the blockchain world ready for its own AI idol competition, Zoltan?
Yeah, it is. I did not understand the NFT craze, and I did not understand the NFTs. But it's a new technology. But now that we are, of course, adding AI to anything, even our coffee machines, our fridge, and everything, it has to be in the NFTs world as well. But yeah, it's a step forward in the blockchain world, I think. An AI idol competition, my friend, we could have one already. Not on blockchain, we could have one already, and I think there would be two participants, the Gemini and ChatGPT now battling each other. I did not use. So by the way, I did not use Gemini before. I want to test it out. Everybody's talking about ChatGPT, so let's also check out Gemini as well. Because I'm a rebel. I usually go with the things that are not mainstream. So most probably we'll switch to that if it's good. In terms of science fictions, by the way, on Netflix, this is not a paid advertising. I just saw the trailer. There's a sci-fi mini-series coming off, Three Body Problems, which has a $165 million budget per episode.
Per episode.
Per
Oh
episode, so
my God.
that will be a very crazy mini-series with lots of science fiction and lots of probably effects. So,
How
guys,
many episodes?
I don't know. No, I don't know that. That not read that. So, guys, this has been it. It's been the 11th episode at the Weekly Huddle and the longest one, I may add. But we had lots of things to talk about, and we had a great guest here today to share. So, guys, if you have any parting words to the audience who are still sticking around, you can go ahead.
Oh, thank you guys. It was an immense pleasure to participate. We had a lot of fun. We had amazing piece of news, and I enjoyed it. Thanks.
All right. Thank you for being part of us, Daniel.
Thank you, everybody. I'm happy to be back after I skipped one previous episode. And yeah, Yekaterina, it's a pleasure to have you here. I think we had a nice chat. So yeah, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, we will test out a new thing that was an idea from Daniel. It's still secret, but you will see it next week. All right, guys, thank you for sticking around. We will be back next week, Thursday, 9:45 CET. And we are streaming on Twitch, X, YouTube,
Instagram.
Facebook, LinkedIn. No longer on Instagram because we could not figure out how to put it in landscape mode. But all right, guys, see you next week. Take good care.